Hi, Lucy. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining me. How is everybody this evening? I wanted to, well, I'll wait a few minutes to give a few more people. I just put the notification up, so I'll wait a few more minutes. Hi, Thankful. How are you? I'm so happy I have all these night owls. But some of you are in a different place, West Coast, but there are a lot of night owls that join me. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Thankful. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Quiet Breezy. Tab. Thank you guys so much for being here. I wanted to take a look tonight at, if you guys have any questions, put them in caps for me, please. How all of this stuff is affecting all of us. And I want to talk to Spirit about that. Hi, Angie, Candy, Jennifer, Valerie. Thank you all for being here. Let me just light my sage while we're. Sometimes I just like to smell it, even if I'm not, talking about anything crazy. Politics is crazy, but I need to know. I want to ask Spirit about how it's affecting us because it's keeping us so. Every day something new happens, right? Something different happens, something that we're not expecting happens. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Hearts back at you. Thank you. But every day something different is happening, and I'm hoping that, sometimes I need someone to talk to about it. So I'm hoping you guys, um, I'm always hoping that you guys will show up for me too. So thank you for being here. Hi, Barbara. Carol, how are you? Tab. Yes, I love our teacup community. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. So I think we'll get started. Hi, Leave Me Alone. How are you today? Thank you, Carol. How many of you are, tell me, guys, tell me where you're from. Okay, you're saying, well, let's see. Let me see. I think I figured out how to pin it. Okay. That is how I do it. Okay. I'm learning here, guys, so I won't forget your messages, your questions. Okay. Missouri. Okay, you're probably in the same time zone as me. Okay, then Nevada, I know you're different. New Jersey, Mexico, Maryland, Kentucky, West Virginia, Michigan, Indiana, Connecticut, Houston, Texas. Okay, Lucy. San Francisco, California. Oh, good evening, Zen. How are you? Tennessee, Rhode Island, Michigan again. A lot of Michiganders are in here. Maryland, Florida. Zen, you're from Florida. Okay, you're the first Florida in here. Then we got another Jersey, Massachusetts. Okay, Elisa. I'll get back with you, Lisa, about everything. But I did figure out how to. Thank you for sending me that message because I did figure out how to pin the messages. Now all I need to do is see if I can get the. I don't know about the moderators though. I wanted them to be able to pin, but I'm not sure. I couldn't find information on that. But thank you so much for your help. My moderators are so helpful to me. I didn't know how much I needed them until I started making moderators. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Jacksonville. That's probably Jacksonville, Florida. There's a Jacksonville, Michigan also. And we have Arizona. Okay. Keisha says she's excited to be here. I love the hearts and the teacups, Keisha. Thank you. Okay. So, okay, let me pin this one. Future of Medicare. Okay. Let's see how this all works. Okay, first, let me take a look, guys, at us. Let's see how this is affecting us. And I need to talk to Spirit about this. All right, Spirit, give us information about what we should be doing about this as far as how it's affecting us. The reason I'm asking, guys, is because I know so many people, we are so, I don't want to say upset, but of course we're upset, but I think it's affecting us in a way that right now we don't understand. Okay. Later on, we may have PDST. But I think right now, even though we're talking about it and that kind of thing, every day we're thrown something different, something new, something, that I think affects our psyche in some way. And we can't just turn our heads not paying attention to it because it's affecting all of our lives. You know, that's the thing about it. If it's not affecting us in one way, it's affecting us in another way. And we're seeing somebody just run through, take over our government, do whatever they want to do. And there's nobody there to stop them. And so I think we feel a little bit helpless in a sense. I like to keep things positive, but I'm just, I know how I'm feeling. Um, we don't want to go down there where they are, but we have to be realistic about ourselves and our health and that kind of thing. And we have to try not to let this um, take us down in the dumps. But I do want to know, this is why I want to go to Spirit with you guys here. I just need to know how Spirit wants us to handle all of this that's coming at us. And I'm sure there's things that we don't know that's in the works that Spirit is working on for us, because I can't believe that Spirit brought us here and it's going to leave us here and our whole lives are going to change in a way that we've never known before. I just can't believe that that's what's happening. I know things are going to change. Things have to change. We can't we can't be static. Okay. So even if, let's just say, even if he was here, he was brought here to, and when I say he, I'm talking about Orange Peel and the other president that's with him. It's two presidents now, guys. The one that was elected, I'm talking about those two. Okay, so they're causing so much havoc. And it's like we feel like there's nothing that we can do. Okay, we're marching, we're writing letters, we're doing, to our Congress people and all that. But it seems like things just keep going. And I'm not trying to put fear in anybody, but I guess we have to be realistic. And while being realistic, we have to honor ourselves and take care of ourselves and do what we need to do for ourselves so that we can move on, so that we can be joyful and happy. I mean, I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say, guys, but I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. And I just feel like we need some explanation, some kind of explanation. So that's why I'm trying to connect the spirit tonight. And I appreciate you all being here. Of course, I have my protection here, guys, and everything. So got my sage burning, my candle. And right now I want to invite the angels, guides, ancestors in to help us with this conversation. I ask the spirit that you speak through me, that you use me as your vessel so that I can help others as I help myself, so that I can give them the information that's needed for them to be able to handle the situation that we're going through today. And I know, Spirit, that you're going to give us helpful information. And I want to say I'm so grateful. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. All right, guys. Let's see. First thing we're going to see is what Spirit wants us to know about the situation. All right, Spirit. And guys, you know what? Even though I burn sage and I do all those things, honestly, I already know that I'm protected. I believe that I am. I mean, I don't believe, this is me personally. Now, you guys can believe whatever you feel in your heart. But in my heart, I believe already that Spirit is already blessing me. Spirit is already protecting me, that I am in that white bubble already, that my home, my family, because I ask for that all the time. So, I think that once you know that, let Spirit know that that is what you want, it's automatically given to you. So I always feel protected. All right. Let me pin this message so I can go back. Okay, maybe it's not letting me pin anymore right now. Okay. Okay, Zen, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think everybody thinks that about America because, I see your message. So I understand what you're saying. I don't believe that because, where I come from, America has not, I don't know about other countries, but America has not been all that in a bag of chips to a lot of Black people and a lot of minorities, because we've had to go through a lot of things here in America. Okay. Spirit, the magician, okay? Spirit is saying, I've given it to you. I've given it all to you already. But I think that what Spirit is also saying is that and how we say that, we got to take our lives in our own hands. Okay, what else, Spirit? I'm going to lay them out, guys, and then I will talk about them. Because I just want to see what the overall message is first from Spirit. Yeah, you guys can see them. Okay. Top. When I look at that magician card, guys, and what's coming to me is power. Our power. Are we using the powers that we've been given? People are afraid to use their powers, but the thing about it, guys, is the people that are working against us. You may think that the powers, some people, I'm not saying the people here, but some people may think that the powers that we have been given is not of God. But the only way we can have the power is that it's come from God, because even people like seeing me do this, they say this is not of God, but God speaks to people in different ways, comes through in different ways. Now, I'm saying that to say, even though even though we know that we have this power, and I think that this is one of the things that God is really saying to us, we've given it away. Now, people like Orange Peel, people like the one that's not been elected, they use their powers. They use them in a negative way to get what they want to get. Now, the only thing I can say about that is what comes around goes around, and it's going to be 10 times worse when they get it back. Okay? Because you don't have these powers in order to use them against people. You know what I'm saying? It's for you. It's for you to do what you need to do for you. Now, some people have never even tried to tap in to use their powers. But if you don't know how to use alchemy, if you don't understand how energy works, then you are at a loss. And one of the things about energy is energy is all around us, and spirit is energetic. We're all magnetic and energetic, and you need to learn how to connect to that. And I think that that is one of the major things that spirit wants us to know. And I feel like I'm channeling now, guys. I feel like this is major. And until we learn that we have these powers and we stop letting everybody else tell us that it's wrong to use them, we're going to be stuck. When they say some people are going to be like left behind, if you don't, I'm telling you guys, if you don't understand that that you're actually spirit in these bodies. If you don't get that sooner or later, I mean, that's why you don't believe that you have these energies. You're spirit. You come from spirit. Okay? And if you don't get that, then yes, you're going to be feeling lost, especially at this time, because this is an awakening. This is the time of a big awakening. And I think that that's what spirit wants us to get. It's time for us to wake up. So if the world has to be turned upside down and inside out for us to get it, whoever's left here afterwards, and that's the way it is, And I used to always wonder, as far as, and when I was a kid in church, and you go to Sunday school and all that, and I used to always ask my mother, "But Mom, what about the people?" She says, "Everybody has to learn. Everybody knows about Jesus." I can't remember how she put the words that she said, but we all had to accept Jesus Christ. The whole bit, right? Okay. So, and I said, "But what about the people on the other side of the world that don't know anything about that. Whatever answer she gave me, I wasn't satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you don't go to church and learn about Jesus and all that, then you just, the Christian religion, I'll put it that way. If you don't go to church and learn about the Christian religion, then you're just lost. And anybody, any other religion, you're just lost. If you're Baptist, Methodist, if you are Muslim, if you what Lutheran, there are 100 religions, okay, guys? But if you are not Christ, this is how it was brought up. If you don't know Christianity, then you're lost. And that's where I got confused because I'm like, well, other people around the world don't know about Christianity. As a matter of fact, Christianity, the way it is now, was given to us at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's another whole story. I won't get into that. But I think this is what Spirit is saying. Drop all the riffraff, drop all the mess. This is where, you know why this is so important, guys? Is because they're trying, these Christian nationalists that he has tapped into, who think they're everything and a bag of chips, is where they want us all to go back to. In other words, it'll be forced on us again. It'll be forced because before people brought Christianity to Africa and other places, I mean, there was a form of worship, but it wasn't in the form that it is now. Okay. And Christians, the people that wanted to make people become Christians and leave whatever else they knew behind, those people killed people in order to get them to do what they said because they wanted people to follow this certain kind of way of life because that way they could control them. Okay, so this is where we're going to end up at again, guys. If not we, but you know what I'm saying. They're trying their best to get the Christian, the nationalists, they're trying to get everybody to believe in something that they don't even believe in. And you know why they don't believe in it? Because they know better. Okay, they know better. This is why they're using their skills. They're using their real powers that's been given to them. It's been given to all of us. But they can't control us if we come into the realization that we have the power too, that we don't have to listen to they can't control us. And I think that especially since COVID came about, so many people have decided that this is not the kind of life, okay, where I was brought up, you have to go to church every Sunday, right? You got to be in church every Sunday. If you don't go to church every Sunday, you're going to go to hell. If you don't pay your tithes every Sunday, you're going to go to hell. Well, then COVID came about and people couldn't go to church. Okay. So that closed down a lot of churches and things like that. And people started, watching on TV or whatever. Some people just decided that they were no longer going to indulge. And, as a matter of fact, when you're sitting home and you're thinking about all these things and you come to the realization that maybe I don't need this every Sunday. So now what they're doing, guys, they're trying to bring it all back, but with a caveat. Now, they had a lot to do, the government, when I say they. Okay, I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about the people behind trying to keep people under control. Churches have become more like, okay, so we know that they're nonprofit, right? So they don't have to report for taxes and things like that. Okay. But as a matter of fact, a lot of churches I know in my area, they were getting government support in order to stay. I don't know how they did it or what, but I know some churches that to stay afloat, they got some kind of government support. I believe the government is going to step in again. They want people to become radicalized again and just pushed in there again. And they're going to, this is where the money comes in at, guys. Okay. They're going to get a certain portion of whatever people give the church for tithes and things like that. Because, and I'm just going to say it's all a big racket, guys. And yes, I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe that Jesus Christ walked this earth. So don't get it twisted. Okay. I'm not saying that I don't believe. All I'm saying is that I look down the whole of, because I've been questioning so long, I look at the whole totality of things. And nobody can tell me that Donald Trump is a Christian or Elon Musk or any of those people that are doing all of these illegal criminal activities. Nobody can tell me they are Christian. Nobody, some of them don't even believe in God. They think they are God, okay? And we just have to look at the picture the way that it is, because they're taking us, guys. If we just keep going down this road that we're going down right now, we're going to be left holding the bag because we're not going to know what to do with ourselves. I think that what we need to do is try to connect. For those people that don't, I think you need to try to settle your mind down, get rid of all this. Don't let this stuff hinder you so much. If you don't know how to meditate, just sit quietly. Just sit quietly, and information will come to you. Okay? That's how powerful you are. Ask. Ask and you shall receive. Okay? So that's my spiel. And I'm looking at these cards because I guess Spirit wanted me to tell you guys that. I'm sorry I had to go through all that, but that's where I was being led tonight. And I had to say it. So looking at these cards, what I'm looking at right now, guys, the first card that came up was the Magician. And all I could think about with this card, the Magician, is that God wanted to tell us that these people, the world is not going to end because they're doing what they're doing. And what we have to do is do what we need to do for us. We have to be selfish sometimes, guys. And we got to do what we need to do for us. So looking at these cards, and I'm not going to go over each card like I normally do, but I'm going to tell you this. Spirit is saying that there's a truth that's coming out, and the seeds have been planted, but there's going to be justice. Justice is going to happen, but not before the tower. We're in a moment of the tower here in the U.S., not only in the U.S., guys, around the world. If you look at other countries, a lot of them are going through the same thing. So they are the people that are bringing this about, okay? The people that we see right now in office, okay? Now, of course, we can keep doing what we've been doing. We can keep writing our Congress people and all that. We can march, whatever you feel is necessary for you to do. What I feel is necessary for me to do right now is what God is telling me to do, and that is give you information, okay? To help you calm down, to help you see that there is light at the end of this mess that we're in right now. We are not in control, okay? We're not in control. God is in control. God is in control. And when we get done, when he gets done, everything's going to be fine. You go from the star, from the Magician to the star, which is hope, which is healing and hope. We have to heal ourselves, and everything in between is just some of the stuff that we're going through right now. That's all it is. You know, it's what's happening right now. But we have to take the fact that we're learning truths. We're learning truths. Things are going to come out. It's going to be a bigger shakeup. We just have to prepare ourselves, guys. Okay. We just have to prepare ourselves because the shakeup is not over yet. It's not over yet. But it's like we have to heal. We have to learn who we are. right now. So if you don't go down that path of where they want to take you, it's all I can say. Don't go down that path because in the end, it's not going to be a good thing. Okay. Okay. So, guys, yeah, Sissy says it's all about understanding the importance of humanity and staying faithful. That's right. Staying faithful. Everybody always wants to know, well, what time? Like when God says, when God says, if we could control time, I don't know, we wouldn't be on this side of we wouldn't be on this side of the veil. We'd be on the other side of the veil. Now I still don't know if we could control it, because it's not for us to control. It's for God to look at the big picture of where God is taking us at this time. And we're going somewhere, trust me. We're going somewhere. We just don't know how we're going to end up and that kind of thing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the hearts. Okay, yeah, Andion says the measles outbreak is spreading in Texas. I'm great, Nathan. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. Um, yeah, the measles thing. Now, the measles are really, they can be really, really harmful, and especially if you're pregnant and you're around somebody that has the measles. That's what I've always been told. When you're pregnant, you got to make sure that you've had your vaccinations, and you know, people still did get the measles, but not very much, because I think if you're around somebody, if you're pregnant and you're around somebody that has the measles, I think it can affect your child that you're carrying. So there's a lot of reasons why those kinds of things are helpful. Vaccines for measles and uh, all those things that we don't even think about anymore um, are helpful. But now we got this person in here that he's appointed that doesn't believe in any vaccinations, Um, but who is he to listen to? I mean, he can't understand what he's saying half the time. Okay, I'm going to go back, guys, since I learned how to pin the questions. Let me see. I think I learned how. Okay, let's see. Activity. Okay, Carol. Carol wanted to know, what do you see for the month of March with the planet's alignment? Something big is predicted to happen. Yeah, I heard that too. Well, let's see. I did pin some others, guys, and I'll get back to them. I just got to learn how to work this part that Elisa helped me figure out, and I appreciate her so much for that. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's just clear from here. What's going to happen, Spirit? Tell us about the planets aligning. What can we expect when the planets align? In March. Yeah, I heard that this is really something unusual that's happening. But guys, everything that's happening right now is unusual. Who knew? Who knew that we would be here at this time? And what's his name? Malcolm Nance, guys. If you listen to Malcolm Nance, I mean, he is screaming at the top of his voice for people to do something. Used to be an intelligence in some kind of way, so he knows what's happening. That it's a coup. That They're trying to take us back to some places we don't want to go. And everything is it's just different. We come into 2025, but the thing about it, this is a 9-year, guys. Nines are about endings. You see that in the tarot cards. When we see a 9, that's about endings, and 10 is where you start over again. So, I mean, this is a 9-year. So we have that to look forward to. All right, Spirit, tell us what we can look for when the planets align in March. What are we looking at when the planets align in March? Set that one there. Okay. First card that jumped out is the Hanged Man. And this Hanged Man, it's almost like he has, he's out in space. You can see like maybe there's a world there and that kind of thing. I think that we're going to see things from a different perspective. Not only us, but the world. All over the world, people are going to see things from a different perspective. So that one jumped out. That's what he's all about. And then let me just line these up here. What's going to happen, Spirit? How are things going to look? We have, there's 1, 2, 3, or 4 major kind of, if I count the seeing the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective. So it's something big that's going to happen. We have the Ace of Cups, which is about a new beginning. So it's like Spirit is handing us something else, a new way of looking at things. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Karma is going to come for some. Exposure, because we have the sun here. There's going to be healing for some also. I think when we get the exposure and we see things from a different perspective, that's what's going to help us heal. There is nothing stable. Okay. We have 3. I pulled 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cards. Okay. 3 out of the 10 cards are Pentacles. Pentacles can be about money, but I don't think this is about the money. I think this is about the stability that's going to happen. We have the Page of Pentacles, because this is about, structure. Pentacles are about structure. They can also be about money and that kind of thing, but I don't feel that this is what this is about at this time. I think things are going to be balanced. This may be one of those, we talked about the Tower before. This may be one of those times around the end of March that we may go through a little something, because things have to be balanced. The universe is trying to balance things out for us. We may get some information concerning, because it's Knight of Pentacles here. We're going to get some information concerning the stability of our nation, could be about finances too, guys. So I think that as we get closer to this time, guys, make sure you have some money on hand. Don't clear out your bank accounts. I'm not saying that, but have enough money for if you can't get to your money for, some days or a week or whatever, you will have something. Because this Knight of Pentacles here is about things moving slowly. Okay. And I think about, he's a pentacle, he's about money, and things may be moving slowly. There may be a point where, people, I don't see it in the cards, but I've heard people say something about maybe a blackout or something like that. And I'll pull some more cards to make sure that that's not what we're talking about here. But I would say that, make sure you have some money on hand around this time. And then we have the Page of Pentacles here. And this is about being focused on the money, a message about the money. Now, the money, it could be, we have Musk in there, and he's trying to make everything go to the digital currency. There may be something that comes up with that. And the reason I say that is because this card is more childlike, it's more immature, in which we know that he is not very mature. I don't care what people say. You can see he's not a mature person. He's used to just having his way, like he's just running there and started taking money and all that kind of thing. I have a feeling it's going to have something to do with something that he's done. So I would say keep your eyes focused there also. But there's going to be some other things that are going to come about. We're going to find out some things that we weren't expecting. And some people are going to be moving on. And I'm just going to say moving on. Okay. There's Six of Swords here. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm going to leave it there. But this was the last card that I pulled. I set aside, guys. The Empress. Okay. The Empress. This is another major arcana. She is about the abundance of the world. Now, this could be the universe telling us that things may start to change around the other way. But we also know, for me, this card also stands for Russia. Okay. We could be finding out something about that also. Something about how they are participating in our country, how T-Rump has given them information, that kind of thing. Could be, we could find out things like that too. Because here we have the Sun, which is all about exposure, guys. Some kind of exposure is going to come out around that time. I mean, this is going to be it's going to be a different time for us when those planets align like that. We don't know exactly what's going to happen because they say that it's only happened. It's been so long since something like this has happened. Not in any of our lifetimes or our grandparents or way back is when it happened. So they're expecting something major. So we're probably going to get some information. And I would say, hold on to your money because people are going to be those people in power right now are going to be trying to make us see things their way. But we're seeing things from a different perspective. People are going to understand more about what's been going on. And the universe is trying to balance all of that. But let's see if there's anything else, Spirit, you want us to know about this situation. The planets aligning. We have the King of Cups here now. Also, now, the King of Cups, for me, is Biden. So it could have something to do with him coming back in and helping out or whatever, being president or I don't want to give that kind of hope at this time because, like I said, we don't. When it comes to timing, the universe has all that. And somebody put in my comments What do you mean? If you can tell this or that, why can't you tell us about timing? I have no, it's just like you have a dream. You know the dream is going to be, like me, I have a dream. I know the dream is about something that it's probably going to come true, that kind of thing. And I may not even realize it until it happens, right? Um, Spirit doesn't say in that dream, at this time, this is going to happen at so and so time. No, no. You never get the timing because it's not up to us to say what time something's going to happen. So, oh, we get the high priestess here, guys. Now, this is all about, I think with the veil thinning, I think that we are really going to get a lot of information in that we did not know about. Believe me, these planets, they mean something. And to me, I believe that we are just another one of those planets. You know what I'm saying? And they rule our lives. If you really look at it, they rule how we're going to be, what we're going to be, who we're going to be, that kind of thing. They rule that. Now, you may not, the timing may be off. You may look at it and say, well, I should have been this way, blah, blah, blah. Might have to go all around the block, all around the world to get to where you're supposed to be. You see that more than once with that sun card being there also. Temperance. How many of these major arcana? Guys, whatever is happening when those planets line up, it's going to be huge. So just be prepared. Just be prepared, is all I can say. We have temperance here. And that's about like, I feel like with this card, we are going to have to choose what side we're going to be on. Normally, the temperance card has 1 foot in, one foot in spirit and 1 foot on earth. These both, I feel like, are with spirit. So we're going to have to choose. It's like, yeah, we've been being patient. Spirit is saying, be patient, be patient, be patient. Okay? So I feel like now that we're going to have to decide what it is that we know and what we want to be and what we want to do. And I don't care how old you are. It's never too late to be who whatever it is, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's either you're going to be this way or you're going to be that way. That's what I'm getting from that card. Strength. Can you believe it, guys? All I'm pulling is major arcana. Strength. I feel like Spirit is telling us that we need to be strong at this time. We need to be strong because things are going to be happening that we haven't seen happen before in our lifetimes. Okay, this is going to be major and it's going to be deep. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. A new beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about structure, all about focus. I think we're going to see our lives structured in a different way. I mean, when I say our lives structured in a different way, I don't mean that Spirit is going to say, don't do that anymore. You should be doing this or that. I think that the universe is putting things in place that's going to make us make that U-turn to do things differently. There's going to be a different structure. It's going to be a new beginning of something different. Okay. So that's what I see with those planets aligning, Carol. I hope that helped. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, let me see if I can. Oops. Oh, shoot. Guys, I think I got rid of them. Let me see. Okay, no, I'm back. Okay. Let's see how I can get rid of that now. Okay, unpin. Okay, now let's see who else. Okay, what happened, guys? I think okay. I'm gonna have to go back to the top. I'm still learning how to use this. I don't want to leave out any of your messages. Okay, Lucky says, anyone hear that Republicans are taking away? Yes. Okay. She says, has anyone else heard that Republicans, well, they want to take away a married woman's right to vote? I got to see if that'll happen. So we already know they can't be in there that long because we're not going to go for that. Who's going for that? Republicans, will they be able to take away? This is just married women, guys. So, in other words, if you're married, only one vote counts, and that's your husband's. Can you believe that? Yep, I heard that that's what they want to do. All right, Spirit, tell me, will they be able? Will this happen? Will this happen, Spirit? I bet you they wouldn't even count the single women. Why they say put emphasis on married women? Because, in other words, all women is what I'm getting from that. If you're single, you don't have a vote. If you're married, only one person can vote. That is so crazy. All right, Spirit, tell me about this. What's going to happen with that? Okay. Five of Pentacles. Yes, that's what they want to do. They want to leave the women out in the cold. Okay. In other words, they've already taken away the woman's right to control her own body. Now they want to take away the woman's right to vote. So they just want to take over everything that belongs to a woman, right? But we have the Queen of Pentacles here. There is someone that's going to step up, and a woman, I'm going to say women are going to step up and do something about this, because we planted all these seeds. You know, it's been a fight all along with patriarchy. There's always been a fight. Okay, so we feel like we've planted these seeds, and it's going to be something that's going to cause women to lose sleep over and that kind of thing. But women are going to get together. The Three of Pentacles. Women are going to get together and start collaborating. And no, I don't think that they're going to get away with that. But that's where they want to go. All right, Spirit, show me yes. Thank you. Show me no. Show me no. Thank you. Show me maybe. Show me maybe. Okay, thank you. Will the Republicans take away married women's right to vote. I'm getting yes. Will this be a temporary thing? Would this be a temporary thing? Yes. Will there be an uprising of women when this happens? Yes. Will married women get their right to vote back? Yes. Guys, that's sad. And you know the way they do things, it happens so fast. It's like one day you may think you can do this or that, and the next day they've taken it away. So it's probably going to be something that's going to happen that, we're not thinking one night, we get up the next morning and they're going to say, married women can't vote anymore. And that's going to be a problem. Yeah, but that's what they're talking about doing. Okay, so see if I can pin this so everybody can see it. Okay. Will orange peel and cow chomper be removed from office in February 2025? February is almost over, guys. We're in the middle of February. Yeah, I guess I'll use these. Will orange peel and Vance be removed from office in February 2025? It's saying yes. Will orange peel and Vance be in office in March? See, it's saying yes. Will Trump and Vance be removed from office in 2025? So I've gotten 2 yeses and a maybe. I'm going to read on it. Tell me about orange peel and, okay. Tell me about orange peel in March of 2025. Will he be around in March of 2025? Tell me about orange peel in March of 2025, Spirit. Orange peel. Orange peel in March of 2025. Hangman jumped out again. Okay, I'm getting regret, 5 of swords. Regret, disappointment, manipulation with the magician, death. I look at these as the past. So he's regretful. He's been trying to manipulate things. Present, death. Transformation, something stopped. And then in the future, we have the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Swords. So I think, again, this is women. Again, guys, women are stepping up with this Queen of Swords here. And then we know that he's been trying to get away with something. So something's going to change in March for him. And I see this as women stepping up. The reason I didn't want to ask about February is because we only got, what, 15 days left? No, we don't have 28 days in February. So what do we have? Like 13 days? And we're talking about time again. We're talking about time. So there's something that's going to happen in the month of March, guys. I don't know what, but there's going to be some kind of transformation. It's going to involve women. It's going to involve him stealing things from women. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, so let me see. Okay, trash that. Okay, Sean. Let's see. Your question is, oh. Okay, wait a minute. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Half of the messing with this. Okay, let me go here. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I want to go to, oh, let's unpin it. I can't. Okay, let me just, okay, I gotta play with this some more, guys, so I'm just going to do what I've been doing for a while for now. Anyway, okay, we got that. Okay, how is Elon able to still receive government contracts and no one is doing anything about this? It's clearly conflict of interest. Valerie says, yes, that's true. Something to drink here. Let's look at Elon and those government contracts. What's going to happen, Spirit, with Elon and those government contracts that he has with the U.S.? What's going to happen with that situation? Tell us about Elon and his government contract, Spirit. What's going to happen with that situation? Okay, guys, hit the like button, please. Thank you. 182 people, and I only have 98 likes. So, thank you, guys. See, it's going up a little bit. Okay, Leon and those government contracts, Spirit. What's going on with that? What's going to happen with Leon and those government contracts? I'm going to pull 5 cards again. Ooh. It's not going to last. Look, we have the Tower, guys. People are going to have to Open their eyes right now. The truth, the Two of Swords here. It's about the truth. And people are right now just closing their eyes to everything that he's doing. But we have the King of Swords here and the Knight of Cups. Sometimes I think that King of Swords is him. It's Elon. Because it's like he's sticking it to everybody. He's sticking it to all of us. Knight of Cups. Oh. Okay. I got a feeling and I'm hearing that he's going to get an offer that he can't refuse. So I don't know what that means. Let's clarify. You get the Ace of Swords. So something, okay, it's going to become clear to everyone what he's doing. The truth. People aren't really looking at it that way now, but then we have the World. Oh yeah, he's going to be found out. I believe that he's going to be stopped with this tower here, and with this major arcana coming out here, the World. It's like everybody's going to know what happened with him. So it's not going to just be our contracts. It's going to be other people's contracts too. Because right now he's sitting on this throne and people are not really paying attention. I mean, some people are, but not enough. It hasn't been enough uproar about what he's doing. And, you know, the fact that it is, because he's just stealing right now from us guys. He's making sure that everything that he does is okay. That's what he wants to do, is make sure that his contracts and everything are secure, but he don't care about everybody else. So that's what's happening. But we're going to find out the truth about it in the world, around the world. People are going to find out about it. And this offer that he's got coming that he can't refuse. I don't know what that's about, but what is that about, Spirit? Well, for one thing, he's going to have to give back a lot of the money that he's taken away. It involves money in some way, so he's going to have to pay. He may be thinking that he's securing his businesses and things like that, but it's not gonna come out the way that he thinks it's not gonna work out the way that he thinks it's gonna work out. So let's see what else, Spirit. See, we have so many swords out here. We have more swords out here than anything, which is when you see swords, they're not good. There's always something happening. There's always something in the end. They're not always good. You can look at them as a mental thing, or you know, the Ace of Swords as a truth thing. But like this Two of Swords here, you got to make choices. And this King of Swords here, he's a leader, but he's also the law. And you know what that is? That could be the law telling him, giving him some kind of offer that he can't refuse, because the truth is going to come out about what he's been doing around the world. And we're going to get information about it because somebody's going to talk. Somebody's going to talk. And it may be one of those kids, because this is a page here, which is somebody younger. It may be one of those kids that he has working for him. that's going to tell what he's really in there doing with his own contracts and that kind of thing. So he's not going to continue to get away with that. Okay, I answered that. Okay, they are ending education of those from abroad that come to the country by way of the school year. Okay, so foreign exchange students are going to have to go back. You know how long that's been happening? Forever. Why would you do that? And I heard that they want to take Black history out of schools and things like that. You know, all kinds of different histories, unless it's their history. And those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. So, I mean, even the students are going to get involved, trust me. And you know how I know this, guys, that the students are going to get involved? I was in school in the 70s, and they came through. We had one Black history teacher. I was in high school. We had what it was called Black Studies or something. It was one class, and all the Black kids, the majority of us, you know, were in that class. Well, guess what they did? They decided to take that out of school and fire the Black history teacher. It's a major riot. It's a major riot at that school because we couldn't get, and you know, that's been a long time ago, guys. And now they're still at it. They're still at it. Why can't you know what you know about yourself? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we tore that school up. Okay. People were afraid to send their kids to school. So that's still kind of alive for me right now as I think about it. You know, it was important to us, and they said that we couldn't have Black history anymore. So let them keep playing. Let them keep playing. It's okay. They're gonna have everybody rising up against them. And foreign exchange students, why would you want to bother that? I mean, we had people go over to other countries to learn from other countries, and they sent people here. That's been going on forever. Why would you have a problem with that? I mean, I'm telling you, they want to control everything, and it's not going to happen. So, Adrian, you're saying because they got that new education person who's going to go through and dismantle everything. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm looking at Andion's comment. She says, speaking of church, they're going to make it mandatory for everyone to attend church. Go for it, try it. They want to try to. And Sissy says, I follow the true teachings of Jesus, where I follow his words, nothing else matters. Yeah, right. How can somebody else tell you, yeah, they should be taxed? Um, but um, you know what? I think part of the reasons why, this is just my opinion, why they weren't taxed is because they were keeping people in control. They were controlling people. Okay. So government, it's okay if you control people, you can control people and tell them to listen to their master, then we're gonna let you just, because we're the masters. So you don't have to pay any taxes, okay? And whatever you need from us to help you control those people and listen to their masters, we're gonna give it to you free of charge. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, Brenda says, thank you, Mary. People don't seem to realize that we are spirit and we will never die. Our bodies will die, right, but not our spirit. That's why we are to think before we speak words over our lives. That is so, so true, Brenda. You are so right. People they don't get it. They don't get it. And I keep just going back to the power. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for getting rid of that person that we have. And wow, he's been busy, huh? And the power, and we don't realize it because we've given it to them. And all they want to do now is you guys saw that he wouldn't even put his hand on the Bible. Why not? Because he doesn't believe. Okay? Why would he put his hand on the Bible? People keep saying that. He doesn't. I mean, he believes in control. And if Christianity is the pathway to getting people to control, oh, yeah, he believes. Yeah, we know he's a big liar already. Um, but that's what it's all about for him. Yeah. Okay, it's about understanding the importance of humanity and staying faithful. Yes, it is. Yeah, we have to stay faithful, and we have to, being faithful is understanding too that we have to be patient, that we have to, we do what we can do about the situation, okay? We do all that we can do, then we have to wait. It's not like God is saying, sit back and just pray, pray, pray. No, what are you going to do to help this needle move? You know what I'm saying? You got to do something too. And then, God's going to help with that situation. You know, it's good to pray, but it's also what are you doing to help things come out the way that you want them to come out, or the way that you think that God is moving things, to come out, because we don't really know what's at the end of this tunnel that we're in, that we're going through. We're going through, it's like we're going through a tunnel. We don't know what's at the end of. We don't know what the light looks like. We know that the light is going to be good because we're going to get to the light, but we don't know what the end is going to be like. And I do feel like God is over this. What is happening right now, it has to be. God has to be in the picture. Otherwise, I mean, they would have done it before. Why is everything all coming to a big head at this time in our lives? It's because God has had enough, and he's saying, okay, people, if you don't wake up, you're just going to be left behind. But we've been hearing this forever, and people still don't get it. They still don't get it. They're still sleeping. But what can you do? You got to let people waken when they wake, when they feel like they need to wake up. There's nothing we can do about it. Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate you guys for listening to me. Listening to me. Sometimes, I mean, I get to talk and I don't know what's going to come out because Spirit has I'm not talking. You saw me ask for Spirit to use me as a vessel, and that's what's happening. So I just hope that it's helping others. Okay, something big is supposed to happen. Ruth says something big is supposed to happen on 3/8, according to one of the dreaming women. Well, let's see about that. All right, Spirit. Is there anything that we should know that's coming up at the beginning of March? First week of March. Give us any information about what's happening on 3/8. Okay. Jennifer Lisa Best said. Three eight. What's happening? Three eight. First card up is Truth. So we're going to learn some truth about something. Then we'll get the Nine of Swords again. We get the Nine of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have two nines. We know that something, those nines showed up like that. Something's going to end. Something's going to end, but it looks like somebody's trying to hold on to something, but it's going to come to an end because of all the hard work that somebody's been working on something that's going to bring something to an end. Something that we've been worried about, we're going to find out the truth about. So we know that there's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes. And it's something that we're going to feel good about, is what I'm getting. What else, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Okay. Has something to do with families. So it could be something good that's going to happen for us, because we're talking about the Four of Wands here, and I'm taking this as families. We're talking about the Three of Pentacles here, which is about people working together, collaborating together, and then there's something about a victory at the end. So something new is coming, and it's about some action that's been taken with this Page of Wands here. So I'm not getting that it's a bad thing. So hopefully it's something good. Okay, let me see what this is. Let me go to this New York Times thing here. What? Wait a minute. Did that say that RFK Jr.? This keeps giving me something over covering it. Wait a minute. Let me go somewhere else. Am I seeing what I'm thinking I'm seeing, guys? Or is this just okay? It's not letting me get to it. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay. Am I okay? Guys, what happened? Am I here? Okay, here I am. Okay. Thank you guys. Who did that? Thank you so much. Kay Kennedy, Miss Mary, you are the best. Thank you for holding the space for all of us. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. I thought that article said something else, but thank you. I had to go look at that article again. Okay, they found a dead worm. Yeah, yeah, in his brain. Okay. Yeah, do as much grounding as possible, guys. I look at the media so I know what to, how to tell you guys, but you guys, if you don't have to, and I don't look at it that much, trust me. I scan through what's online, and then I like to look at the cars to see what's coming. But it's a lot of scare tactics going on, which is it messes with people mentally. That's why you have to stay grounded. You know, they're getting us all in an uproar, but they're not going to be in office long enough to do. I mean, they're going to do some damage, but not as much as they think. Well, okay. Um, I'm looking at Joyful by nature. No, not Joyful. Candy. No, not Candy. Let me go up. Keisha. Keisha wants to know, will the judicial system and the Supreme Court stand strong for the Constitution? Well, let's see. Going to ask about the judicial system first. Tell me about the judicial system, Spirit. Will it stand strong for the Constitution? Will the judicial system stand strong for the Constitution, Spirit? Will the judicial system stand strong for the Constitution? Will the judicial system stand strong for the Constitution? Page of Swords. I think that's about people talking and telling what's going on. You know, these cards just keep falling out. Right, I'm going to use them. So we're talking about the judicial system. It's gonna move forward. Got the Queen of Pentacles here. Now I'm thinking that women are going to have a lot to say about it, and we have about the judicial system. There are a lot of women that are now judges and that kind of thing. So, and a lot of them have been turning down what he's trying to put forward. So I think they're going to have a lot to do with it. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, and this is about the legacy of the judicial system. Then we have the 10 of Swords. This 10 of Swords is a little different. Okay, see, it's not, the swords haven't gone into him yet. Yeah, I think they are. Okay, because these swords have not totally gone in and taken our Constitution apart. It's not like it's dead yet. It's like it could be. Normally those swords are all the way into the body of the person, but this still has an opportunity for things to work out. And then we have the Knight of Wands here moving forward. So we got two cards moving forward. I think the women are going to be the ones to help uphold the judicial system. And I think they're going to stop things from totally going into chaos. So now we'll look at what's happening with the Supreme Court. That's a whole different story. You know, if you go through the judicial system and things go as they should, and then get to the Supreme Court, and they may say something else. There's 3 women on the court, right? 3 or 4. I think it's 3. 3 women. Guys, the feminine power is rising, and we're going to have to just really take a stand against a lot of this that's going on. And I think that's what we're going to see happen. Okay, tell me about the Supreme Court spirit. Will they uphold the Constitution? They planted, the seeds have been planted. That's what just jumped around was the 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what else comes up. Supreme Court, will they uphold the Constitution spirit? Will the Supreme Court uphold the Constitution? Supreme Court, will they uphold the Constitution spirit? I'm hearing yes, but we'll see what these cards say, guys. I'm going to pull 5 cards again. If they let things go too much further than they are, we won't have a Supreme Court. And I think they know that. Again, we get this 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is saying it's almost over, but it's not over yet. So let's see. We have the Death card, Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I think that people are gonna get together. In the past, um, they have not upheld it in the past, but that Ace of Wands, it's like I think they know that they have to take other action because of what they did by giving him all of that immunity. So it's like people are going to be collaborating. They're going to come together. Then we have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords again. Okay. The law, the law, and the truth. Okay, so I think they're going to uphold it too. Because I think once they did that, what they did with the immunity thing, they realized their mistake. Okay. Spirit, will the Supreme Court uphold the Constitution? Yes. Yes. Now, not all of them will be on board with doing that, but it's going to be upheld. Yep. Um, Jan, I said the reading was for March because I know you asked about February, but I'm feeling like February is already over. I think that's the one you're talking about. We only got a few days left, what, 13 or 14 days left in February. So I said for the beginning of March. Okay, now Lucky says, read somewhere, oh, read somewhere they are getting rid of the penny. Don't they know it costs more to make more nickels? They've been trying to get rid of the penny for years, and we still have it. So that's been going on for a long time. Okay, Zen wants to know how's Biden's health. All right, Spirit, talk to us about Biden's health. Biden's health, Spirit. Clear. Clear. Talk to us about Biden's health. How is Biden doing? Biden's health. Thank you, Tank. Tank the Troll Slayer. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. All right. How is Biden doing? How is Biden doing? How is Biden doing? How's Biden doing? Okay, about his health. Um, got the King of Pentacles, I think, and the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are about health. And then we got three major arcana. So he's sitting on that throne. I think his health looks good to me right now. Um, then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I would say that this is him and his wife, but his wife is a lot younger. When you see him come out like this, it's usually about a couple or a partnership or something like that. Um, and then I'm just listening to spirit guys. Then I got justice, I got the wheel of fortune, and I also have the fool. Those are three major arcana, which is telling me that things are balanced and fortune here, the wheel of fortune. I feel that, he's strong for his age. Now we know that. Um, I see this lion's face up here. So I feel like he's strong for his age, and things are still happening for him. He's still on that wheel of fortune. And then we have the fool. Um, he's still looking forward to new adventures, new things happening, and still taking risk. And at the bottom of the deck, I looked at this also, which is another major arcana, which is the hermit, which is um, it's a 9 card. So, we know he's older. He's not what he used to be. So he's taking things easy more so now. Um, this is about going within, going into isolation and that kind of thing. So I'm going to say, as far as for his age, I don't see anything in here that's saying that he's going anywhere or anything like that. I see he's still feeling like you know, he's in good health. He's still all about justice. He's showing up here with his wife. And, this hermit at the bottom of the deck, which I would say is, of course, he's coming to the end. This is a 9. This is a 9. So he's in his 80s. But doesn't say that something is happening now. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything that says anything is happening now. Okay, so I hope that helps. Sissy says, okay. Sissy says, please, no one will be okay. We will survive this. We are here to bear witness to something, to the unimaginable. Time is divine. Time is not earth time. That's right, Sissy. You're so right. It's not earth time. Those planets align. Sometimes this is for Barbara. I think it's the end of March, like the 29th or something like that, is when we're supposed to have an alignment of a lot of planets, something that's never happened in our lifetime. So it's supposed to be something big because of the planets, the ones that are aligning, from what I heard. Yes, for entertainment purposes only, guys. Entertainment purposes only. Thank you for that, Lucky. Um, Mm, mm. Brian, I hope you feel better. I had something like that that lasted like almost a month. Whatever that thing that's going around, right now. He says he's been sick for 2 weeks and finally down to just a cough. Sounds like the same thing. Whatever that is that's going around. Okay, Andion says it's all about free will. We all have free will, so time changes accordingly. That's right, because we're making this. I'm not saying we're making this happen, but it's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to use this as a for instance. The Haitians, guys, you remember the Haitians um, won a war. I think the United States was involved anyway, but they used their powers in order to affect the change so that they wouldn't be taken over. They were African people, they knew how to use their powers and that kind of thing. So what she's saying is um, free will. There's free will, but there is also the thing of if people will get together, you can change things when people get together and pray about something, or know that things are need to be changed. You can get together and you can change that. It's up to you. But we don't have enough. I mean, some people, but it's so many people in the world today that are thinking negative about everything that it kind of brings down the whole planet in a sense, you know. So, we can make it happen one way or the other. It's our will. Okay. Keisha says, we are the Davids to take the Goliath down. Yes. Yes. And he's going. Yeah. So whatever that is something that's going around. Let's see. Oh, the Republicans getting reelected. You know what? I don't even think they're going to. I think half of those Republicans are going to prison. All right. Spirit. The Republicans that are in office now, will they be getting reelected? Will they get reelected? No. The majority of them won't. And guys, trust me when I say some of the Democrats won't either. But I think a lot of the Republicans are going to go. I've been saying that for a long time. Yep. Keisha says love always wins. Mike Johnson. Let's take a look at him. He's been quiet. Well, I guess Elon has been taking up space for everybody these days. Oh, hey, Barbara, the Bear Pantry. Thank you for showing up. I may be missing some of the chats because it wasn't on live. I'm sorry, guys, if I missed some of your questions. Let's look at Elon. Not Elon. Mike Johnson. But you know what, guys? I'm like, why is okay? Jeffries. See, he's starting to get on my nerves. He gets up there every day and makes these little quiet speeches about what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. We're doing blah, blah, blah. No. Act like you got some fight in you. You are too quiet, Jeffries. I think Crockett needs to be in your place because she can get people going. But this stuff that you're doing, mm-mm. All right. Tell us about Johnson Spirit. Tell us about Johnson. What's going on with him? What's going on with Johnson? Okay, I see that, Sissy. I'll read on that next. Okay. Star. Two of Cups. Four of Swords. Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so he was hopeful for the partnerships, but he's going to have to retreat because justice is coming and it's about the money. He's going to have to step back. Justice is coming for him. So he's been in partnership. Well, they're all in partnership with each other. But right here, this Four of Swords, he's going to have to step back. That's what's happening with him. Yeah, manipulation. He's been manipulating some things. Then we have the Page of Cups. Again, it's about some kind of offer. But again, the offer is going to be something that he's not going to like. Okay, now let's go back. Oh, Barbara, me too. I'm like, why is he so quiet? She says, oh, I'm glad you said that, Mary. I've been screaming at the TV at Hakeem. He's too old school, dim for me. Yeah, and the thing about it, though, he's not that old. What is he doing? He should know better. He should know better. I guess he's like, I guess he's been trained by them, by the old school Dems. So that's how he's acting. He can't act like Nancy Pelosi. I mean, it seemed like she had a little more even, spoke a little bit better than he did. He does. I mean, every day he gets up and does that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What? And guys, these people standing here at these doorways, not letting them in, who are they? Why can't you gotta fight. They just turn around and walk away because this guy says, well, he's guarding the place and they can't get in. Break the door down. Break the door down. Okay? It's okay. They may handcuff you for a minute, but you're gonna get back out. Break the door down. Let them know that you're not playing with them. Okay. Sissy says, read on Georgia elections. Senate race. Will MTG get defeated or get in due to election being rigged? I don't even think are they paying attention to that now, guys? The rigging of the election still? Okay, MTG. Marjorie Taylor Greene, are you going to win your Senate seat back? Marjorie Taylor Greene, what's going on? Are you gonna win your seat back? Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're gonna rig the elections for you. She has an emperor. It's the foundation. Let's see though. Oh my God, what's going on with you, Marjorie Taylor Greene? She got 4 out of 5 of these cards are major arcana. So what's happening? Okay, she is disappointed. It shows here that she's disappointed with the 4 of cups. That's the only card that shows that she's bored or disappointed or whatever. Okay, so, but here is the hermit. This is about the government. And either she's the fool or it's a new beginning. The Empress. The Magician. Okay, as I'm looking at these cards, guys, I think that she may get back in because she has, I think, a lot of people that's still behind her, and there's going to be some manipulation going on. With all these major, then there's a major arcana at the bottom of the deck. As a matter of fact, 2 of them. And this is the Emperor, so she's going to get some help. She's going to clarify that Empress for me, Spirit. Page of Wands. So I think some action is going to be taken. Let's see. And the Magician, the 4 of Wands. She may get back in. Yeah, I think she may get back in, unfortunately. And it's because of manipulation. They're going to do some rigging. She's going to have a lot of people behind her doing it. Okay, I'm going back up, guys. Sometimes this thing, the chat jumps, and therefore I miss a lot of them. So let me go back up. Okay. Okay, ask if martial law will be implemented when things get exposed. Now, I can ask with these. Will martial law be implemented when things get exposed? Will martial law be implemented? It says yes. Yes. When things get exposed, Spirit, when we find out everything or a lot of things that have been going on, tell us what will happen. How will the American people accept it when things get exposed? Page of Cups. I think we're going to find out about offers. When things get exposed, when the truth comes out about the corruption, how will the American people handle it? When the truth comes out about corruption, how will the American people handle it, Spirit? Okay, we have the Six of Cups, Justice, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Fool. The Fool keeps coming out. So I think that people have been wanting things to get smooth, smooth it out, smoother. And they've been waiting for justice. What is that? Fool? Okay. People, I think they've had their blindfolds on, so they're going to have to make a choice, and they're going to get together, collaborate about what to do. And we have the Fool. It's a new beginning. I need to pull some more cards on this. I need to do some more clarifying. Wow. I'm saying wow, guys, because I pulled 5 major arcana. 5. So something is going to happen when we find out the truth. We got the Magician here, going to find out about the manipulation, and people are going to want to move forward from it. They're going to see things from a different perspective with the Hangman. Lovers. This can be about they're going to make a decision, or with this being the 6 cards, because I look at the numbers too, it could be about bringing forth harmony. But we have the Hierophant here, which is about government and the rules and the laws and that kind of thing. Seven major arcana out of 10. So something is going to happen. I just don't see, I have no cards in here as far as wands. Wands would be about action being taken. No wands in here at all. All major arcana. We have people collaborating together, people wanting to move to higher ground, people deciding maybe to take that mask off. What else, Spirit, can you tell us about this? Yeah, it's going to be something major, but I don't see fighting. I don't see. Okay, so the Hierophant is about the government. Let's clarify that Hierophant and see if they're going to take any action. Wheel of Fortune. You would think I had a deck of nothing but major arcana here, but I don't. Okay, so this is about Time has come into my mind, the energy of time. Okay, so here's the Ace of Wands. It's the first wands that showed up, which is about action being taken, a new beginning, some kind of action being taken, and people are probably being creative about the action that they take. I think that people are really going to be ready to get together and figure this out instead of, let me see, what else? Another ace, the sword of truth. These cards are crazy, guys. The moon, major arcana. Okay, so all I got to say about this, guys, okay, so this is about the hidden information that we're going to find out about. We're going to find out truth about hidden information. I think we're just going to see how the government, we've been fooled by our institutions. And it's time for us to learn about the truth. Some action is going to be taken because of everything that's been hidden from us. So when it comes out, guys, it's going to be major. But I can't see where we ask about there being martial law called. We got yes. Okay. Let me ask this. Will martial law go into effect because will martial law go into effect to stop any violence from happening? Will martial law go into effect to stop violence from happening? Okay, yes. Will there be some violence when we find out the truth about what's been happening with our government? Will there be some violence? It's saying no. Now, the reason I asked that way is because, but because they may put in martial law put us in martial law because of them thinking about how people may perceive things. Will people be angry at the government when we find out the truth? Yes. Will there be many people arrested in the government that are in the government when we find out the truth? Yes. I'm wondering if, okay, will MAGAs be upset when they find out the truth about what they've been told in the government about the government? Yes, they will be. Will Democrats be upset about the truth? Will Democrats be upset about the truth? No. Okay. Well, no answer, guys. No answer. Okay. Will Republicans be upset when they find out the truth? Will martial law be called because, stop. Thank you. Will martial law be called because a third of the people in the US are upset? Will martial law be called because 50% of the people in the US are upset? So it's going to be the MAGAs that are going to get things started, and they're going to be shocked. They may have to be, they're going to be shocked out of the cult. Okay. So it's going to be because of them, not because we're going to have so much stuff going on and everybody's going to be upset and everybody wants to fight everybody. I think the MAGAs represent like a third of the people. So they're going to be the ones that are going to be trying to be out there starting stuff. And there are a lot of people that are not going to stand for it. So, but I don't think there's going to be a major uprising from these cards, guys. And from what I just asked, I think people are going to be glad that these people are outed at this time. I think people are going to be happy, except for the MAGAs. Oh, okay. You mean for how long they can be in power? I'm looking at Andion's question. She wants to know, will they have an age limit for the three branches of government? Okay. When you say age limit, okay. I think as long as you can vote, or if you're elected, you can be put in certain branches. I think that, okay, I'm kind of confused on that. Oh, you mean for how old? Okay, I think I got it. Okay. For how old they have to go before, so that they will leave at a certain age. Okay. Will there be an age limit put on the three branches of government? Will there be an age limit on the three branches of government? Have the Two of Swords is about choice in this case. Okay. Let us see. The choice card came up again. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. I don't think it's going to be about age, guys. I think it's going to be more about maybe they're going to start checking like the mental capacity of the people in the government, because it's like we're going to have information about things that are hidden as far as their medical goals and that kind of thing. I have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is about stability. And what makes me think about the mental capacity is the Two of Swords. You know, are they able to do what they're supposed to do? Then we have the 10 of Cups here. Again, we're talking about whether, to me, this is about whether or not they're on a lot of medication or um, their emotional stability, that kind of thing. And then we have the Emperor here, which is the law or, higher um, governance, that kind of thing. And we have the page of, the High Priestess, which is about things that are hidden. So I think it's going to be more about maybe they will check to see how their mental capacity is. Okay, but let's see. Will there be an age limit put on how long people can stay in their positions in government? No, no. I think maybe there may be something put into effect about, when you get a certain age, we got to check this, and this, that, and the other. That might happen because when we say age limits, because you get a certain age, we're getting into discrimination, age discrimination. So if they can prove that something is wrong, maybe they may start testing them at a certain age or something like that. All right. Let's see. Our Supreme Court is corrupt and not upholding the law. Yeah, they created a monster. But I think let's ask, how is the Supreme Court feeling now that they have given T-Rump all of this power? How are they feeling about all the power that they have given him? Spirit. Devil. They created the devil. And now they are disappointed. But I'm going to read some more. How is the Supreme Court feeling about all the power that they gave T-Rump at this time? How are they feeling now about all the power that they gave T-Rump? Ten of Pentacles, you're thinking about their legacy. Okay. Guys, you see how you see how I spread the cards out. I don't know what the heck I'm pulling, but we got some same cards again. Okay. So we got that they want to move. They want things to be smoother. They want to move to higher grounds. They know they created a fool. This is them, the government, the higher front. And they are, I think they know that they straddled the line a little bit too far, and now they want to come back. This is Temperance. Again, you see all these major arcanas? And then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I think they're feeling like they wish they could take it back. They want to move on. And the truth is, they wish they could take it back because they created a fool. They created a fool. Okay? And they're thinking about their legacy. And this is the next card. They're thinking about the way things were in the past. The Nine of Wands. They want to, you know what? some of them are going to still stand their ground that they did the thing, they did the right thing, but they know that they caused chaos with this five of wands here. They caused a lot of chaos within the government. Then it's a burden on them. They know it's a burden, and some of them wants to bring balance back with this two of Pentacles. They want to bring balance back, and with this Ace of Cups here, um, it's very, for some of them, it's very emotional. Those who wanted to, who tried to vote the other way, um, they want a new beginning. Even some of the ones that voted the way they did, they want it to be different than what it is right now. So, yeah, they know they created a monster. They really do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene? Yeah. Saying she's in Congress running for. Okay. Well, whatever she's running for, there's going to be some manipulation going on. I think that the district that she's in, they love her. You know, it's one of those MAGA districts. Yeah, she is a clown. um, will the MAGA be angry at T and the GOP lies, or the authorities for arresting T and the corrupt government? Okay, let's see. I'll use my wands for this. Will MAGA be upset at T-Rock? Yes. Will they be upset at the Republican Party because of the lies that they told? Yes. Will they be upset because T-Rock has been arrested? Will they be upset because he's been arrested? I think that's some of them. They're going to be upset for a lot of different reasons. Not all of them because he's been arrested, because some of them are going to snap out of it, I think. Okay, I think I got all the questions. Oh, okay, I see this one. Angel Wings wants to know, will they secretly arrest Dump and Muskie? Okay. Will T-Rock be secretly arrested? Yes. Will Muskrat be secretly arrested? Will Muskrat be secretly arrested? I get yes for both of them. Yep, media is not covering the protests. Let's look at that. We kind of know why, but let's see what the cards say. Okay, why is media not covering the protest spirit? Why is media not covering the protest? Okay, justice jumped out. What about it? Just going to leave that there for a second. See if anything comes to me about that. Why is media not covering the protest? Why is media not covering the protest spirit? Mhm. Again, these major arcana are coming out because they want people to see things from, they're hiding the truth. Okay, here's the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's all about the truth. The truth coming forward. And the challenge is the moon. The moon is things hidden. They want to keep things hidden. They don't want it to be exposed that people are fighting back. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So what they don't want people to know is that people are ready to fight. People feel betrayed. They're ready to fight. And we have the King of Pentacles. It's about the King of Pentacles, which in the past would have been T-Rump. They want all of us to believe that what he's doing is strengthening, that he's strong and he's strengthening the country. In the near future, people are getting together. This is the three of Pentacles. So people are getting together and collaborating about what's going on. They see themselves as they have a plan. They have a plan. This is they're the Two of Wands. So I think they're planning to keep the action down, to keep people from being motivated to do more. And the people see it as the Queen of Wands. She's the action queen. Oh, Kamala winning and the choice that they have to make now because of how things went the other way. And I say that because, well, we have the victory card here. We have Kamala here. We have the Lovers, which is about the choice that they made. The choice that they made when they voted him into office, the choice that the whole thing, how the vote was manipulated, that kind of choice. And they want us to see things from a different perspective with this hangman here. They don't want us to see the truth of what's really happening because they're afraid of what the action that's going to be taken. And they're afraid that more people are going to find out how we've been betrayed by our government. Oh yeah, and I said this justice card came out. I was going to leave that out. Yeah, because they know people are going to be seeking justice. Now, when I say they, I'm talking about the people that own the media. I kind of feel bad sometimes about the people who need their jobs and that are reporting it. Yeah, they could do the same thing that um, the government some of the people are doing that are walking away from their jobs and that kind of thing, but they're just going to get more people in there to report what they say to report because they tell you what to report. It's not like you have your own agenda. And I think sometimes Rachel Maddow, I think this is my personal opinion, guys. I think that they really, because, she has stepped away for a while, but now she's back more and more. I think that's because they were losing money. Nobody was watching them. And people like Rachel. So they give her a little nugget and say, you can talk about this and you can talk about that. She can kind of be herself a little bit, but only to a certain point. So that's what I think is happening with that. They probably, if they could get Don Lemon back, because Don Lemon is doing great now. He's able to talk about whatever he wants to talk. But see, they stifle you from being who you really are and really telling the truth about what's going on. They tell you what to say. Okay, so yeah, that's who it is. That's who's doing it. That's why they're not covering it. Will the reporters stop going to the White House? I think if they stopped going to the White House, they would lose their jobs. But let's see. Will reporters stop going to the White House? Will reporters stop going to the White House? I think some of them will, but like I said, they're the ones that know that once they say they're not going to report or go there and do that, you got to do what your employer tells you to do as soon as you stop. Okay, so will some of the reporters stop going to the White House? There you go, big yes. Will the ones that stop going to the White House, Spirit, do they know that they're making a sacrifice and they may lose their jobs? Yes. And if they stop, they'll just get somebody else to take their place. Somebody will be glad for a job. So yes, for entertainment purposes only. Mary, how many timelines are you reading on? Can your rods give us a definite answer on what, I think you mean what the timeline will be true for all of us in this channel? I don't know. When you say how many timelines are you reading on? Okay. I kind of understand that question, so I'll ask that. All right, Spirit, can you talk to me about timelines? Yes. Can you tell me how many timelines I'm reading on? Yes. Am I reading on one timeline? Am I reading on two timelines? Am I reading on three timelines? That's a yes on the three. Am I reading on four timelines? Am I reading on, okay, wait a minute. Am I reading on four timelines? That's a maybe. That's a good question, though. Then you said, okay. All right. The second part of Lucky's question is, can your rods give us a definite answer on the timeline, on what the timeline will be true for all of us on this channel? What timeline will be true for all of us on this channel? Can you tell me, Spirit, about what timeline will be true for all of us on this channel? Yes. Will one timeline be true for all of us on this channel? Yes, saying yes. Are we on the same timeline as seeing T-Rump leave office? Yes. Are we on the same timeline as the planets aligning the end of March? Yes. Are we on the timeline of Kamala being in office in 2025? Are we on that timeline, Spirit? Yes. So we'll have to see, guys. Sissy says martial law may be called if Trump is expired. All right, Spirit. Will martial law be called if Trump expires? Yes. Will this happen if he expires naturally, by natural means? No. Okay. Will this happen if he is taken out by someone else? Yes. That could happen. Yep. For entertainment purposes only, guys. Thank you, Bonsil. She says she loves my scarf. Nola says she likes the nails. Thank you, guys. Yeah, they'll make him a martyr. Mm. Okay. Okay. Barbara says. Okay. She said that the minimum age for the House of Representatives is 25, and the minimum age for the Senate is 30. You can be old and demented, though. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why in the cars, I felt like they were saying that maybe in the future there's going to be some kind of law where where that might change. They may have to give you some tests to see if you're doing okay. Yeah. Angel Wings, that may happen for real though, because they do their thing sometimes. Okay. Andy, it didn't get shot, Miracle Healing. And he wore the badge on the wrong ear. And days later they corrected it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sissy says, I cannot remember what reader said this, but she came out and said Elon will. Mm, let's see if that's true. Guys, you're going to have to read that for yourself. Sissy's comment. Okay, will Elon. It says yes. It says yes. Okay. Peaceful wants to know if Josh Hawley is involved in all the shenanigans. All right. Oh, well, I can read on it. All right, Spirit, can you tell me if Josh Hawley is involved? Tell me about Josh Hawley's involvement in everything that's going on. He's been kind of quiet too, guys. Josh Hawley. Tell us about Josh Hawley's spirit. Josh Hawley. I'm so glad you guys see me shuffling these cards because I keep getting the same ones. Four out of five are major arcana. We have the Hangman, Ace of Cups, the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. Yeah, there's something going on with him. There's some secrets that's hidden, but with the High Priestess here, she has a knowledge and it's going to come out. Now, We have the lovers. What is that about? Just clarify that lovers for me, Spirit. Manipulation. Okay, so he's been manipulating things too. And it's been a secret. It's been kept secret. Now he's being all quiet and everything, guys. Um, the thing about him is with this hangman, things are going to come out slowly, which is probably why he's been so quiet. You know what I'm saying? He's been kind of in the background, but new information. We're going to get something new about him in the near future, something that he's been hiding. So I would say yes. Yes, he's involved in the shenanigans. And it involves money also, guys. Okay? He's been paid. People have been paying him to do whatever it is that he's doing. Okay, Lucky wants to know, does F-45 dislike MTG? All right, Spirit. Does F-45 dislike MTG? Yes, she's a woman, although she looks kind of like a man. She lifts weights and stuff, so he might think that she's a little bit too strong or overbearing for him. He can't. If he wanted to take her down, he couldn't. I mean, physically, she's probably stronger than him. That's a joke, guys. I don't know, but I'm thinking that that's probably why he doesn't like her. Plus, he only likes even though she has the blonde hair, she's not cute at all. So, I mean, Jasmine Crockett told you all about her, all those weights and stuff that she lifts. It's not helping her any. She's still trash. Okay. That's how I feel about it. Yeah. I hear you, Fred. Yeah, she makes a lot of money. It's not that I feel sorry for her. I mean, some of the, he's talking about Rachel, guys. She makes $50 million a year. I mean, I still think she's controlled and she kind of has to do what they say do. I believe that. But the money, of course, it's probably hard for her to turn down that money too. Yep. Yep. I'm saying yep to Bonsil's question. She said MTG would sleep with Dump if she could. Yep. Her and the other one too. Her friend. What's her friend's name, guys? Y'all know who I'm talking about. They would sleep their way up to the top. Melania is in another country. Melania don't want to be bothered with him. Let's see what's going on with Melania. She only came out because his plan worked. And he got away with it. But if that was her, I still don't believe that was her with that hat on, guys. I don't. You guys are laughing at me. I do believe that. She is trash. Good night, Peaceful. Yeah. I'm gonna read this last question, guys, and then I'm going on 3 hours. So I've enjoyed you guys, though. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so where's Melania? Bobart. Yep, Bobart. Her, yeah, they would have a threesome. They would. That makes you sick even thinking about something like that. Oh, I believe they would. Where's Melania? She needs to flee because I just heard she fled. And I'm talking out loud now. Okay, she needs to flee because she needs to be deported. She has no business being here. She's gone. Okay, well, she's a very independent woman, and she's happy that the emperor got what he wanted. And okay, I'm not telling you what the cards are. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, she's very independent. She has her money. We have the Sun here. She's happy. This is all about being joyful and all that. Okay, and because the emperor has his seat, which is him. Queen of Pentacles, she got her eye on the money. She holding the money, y'all. And the Chariot, she's moved on. She's gone. She's not anywhere near him. Okay, guys, the cards told the truth. All right, guys, I will see you all. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow's Sunday. We'll see what's going on. But I enjoyed you guys. Thank you all so much for coming in and being here, hanging with me tonight. Thank you for the donations. I really, really appreciate them. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.